Hello and welcome back to Eater's Corner. In today's video, I will discuss the latest case processing update from the National Visa Center, plus March 2023 Immigrant Visa Backlog Report. Find out when you will get your immigrant visa interview date. I hope each one of you is doing great and staying safe. To my new and returning subscribers, thank you as always. And if this is your first time on this channel, please reconsider, hit the subscribe button, be part of this amazing channel, and turn on your notification bell so you never miss another video from me. Before I begin, I want to say congratulations to 2 of my subscribers. Yes, congratulations to Samuel J and Jane S. Samuel J, he is in the IR1 visa category and he has an immigrant visa interview scheduled this month in Liberia. Also, Jane S, she is in the IR2 visa category. She was documented qualified on November 10, 2022, and she has an interview scheduled for April 3rd, 2023 in the Philippines. And that is very quick. Jane got her interview within 5 months of being documented qualified. The RR2 visa category, they are children of US citizens under 21 years of age, and they are considered to be an immediate family member, which means that the wait time would be lesser than any other categories. So IR1 and IR2 visa categories are priority categories. These applicants will always get their interview pushed because they are spouses and children of US citizens. So congrats to Samuel J and Jane S. I know both of you guys will do well on your interview date, and I cannot wait for the good news that your passports have been stamped. Now, I do help applicants with their interviews. So if you have an interview coming up, please schedule a consultation with me as soon as possible, and I'll be happy to help you get prepared, because this is a very important date and you want to be prepared. All right, let's go ahead and get straight to the video. Let's take a look at the latest case processing update from the National Visa Center. As of March 6, 2023, the National Visa Center stated that they are working on cases that were received from the USCIS on February 14, 2023. They are reviewing documents submitted on February 16, 2023. And lastly, they are responding to inquiries received on February 27, 2023. To conclude, in terms of working on cases received from the USCIS, they are 4 weeks behind. Reviewing documents, they are 4 weeks behind. And lastly, responding back to your inquiries, they are 1 week behind. Now let's go ahead and take a look at March 2023 Immigrant Visa Backlog Report. But first, let's go ahead and recap February's 2023 Immigrant Visa Backlog Report. Looking at February's 2023 Immigrant Visa Backlog Report, we can see that the number of immigrant visa applicants whose cases are documented complete at the National Visa Center and ready for interview as of January 21st was 444,828. The number of documented complete immigrant visa applicants scheduled for February 2023 interview appointments was 36,000 372. And lastly, the number of eligible immigrant visa applicants still pending the scheduling of an interview after February 2023 appointment scheduling was completed was 408,456. Now let's go ahead and compare this data to March 2023 Immigrant Visa Backlog Report. Looking at March 2023 Immigrant Visa Backlog Report, we can see that the number of immigrant visa applicants whose cases are documented complete at the National Visa Center and ready for interview as of February 28 was 439,131. The number of documented complete immigrant visa applicants scheduled for March 2023 interview appointments is 50,223. And lastly, the number of eligible immigrant visa applicants still pending the scheduling of an interview after March 2023 appointment scheduling was completed is 388,908. Now let's go ahead and analyze these two datas. March 2023 Immigrant Visa Backlog Report Analysis. When will I get my immigrant visa interview date? In March, we can see that we have 439,131 documentally qualified cases, which is 5,697 less cases compared to February's. Okay, so in February we had 444,828 documented qualified cases, and in March we had 439,131 documented qualified cases, which will give us a difference of 5,697. So we had less documented qualified cases in March. However, we had 50,223 interviews in March. In February, we had 36,372, and in March we had 50,223, which is an increase of 13,851. So we had 13,851 more interviews in March compared to February's. Guys, I am so happy to see that number 50,000. I have been covering these reports for a couple of years now, and I haven't seen 50,000. So I am very ecstatic and happy in the direction that we are going, because this is the numbers that I wanted to see to make a difference for you guys out there who are still waiting for an interview date. So if they continue to schedule interviews at 50 to 60,000 each month, most of you guys will be saying, "Hey Ita, I have finally got my interview date." And I know I'm going to hear that from you guys very soon. My friends, I am so happy. They have finally saw the light at the end of the tunnel, that we needed to increase the amount of interviews each month to make a difference, because they cannot continue to approve cases when there are people who are out there still waiting for an interview 2-3 years ago, and they haven't gotten an interview date as of yet. So I am happy that the Department of State is finally doing something about this ongoing problem. People shouldn't be waiting all these years for an interview date. Let's get back to our normal days when applicants were able to get an interview date within 90 days of being documentally qualified. My friends, yes, the US immigration system is messed up, but I believe they are finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel and they are making a difference. So, in the next coming months, I cannot wait to see the amount of interviews they schedule each month because this is amazing me. All right, so let's move on. Now, to get the actual estimate time of when you will get your immigrant visa interview date, I took the number 388,908. This is the number for the applicants still pending an interview date after March 2023. And I divided that number by 50,223, which is the amount of interviews that was scheduled in March. Now, if they continue to schedule interviews at this current rate, then there's a possibility that you will get your interview within approximately 8 months. All right, so the numbers have decreased because previously it was 11 months. I was getting an estimation for 11 months. No, it decreased to approximately 8 months to get an interview date. But this is just an estimation. I know most of you guys have been waiting longer than that. And I am hopeful that most of you will get an interview date, especially if you've been documentally qualified in 2021 and 2022. You should be able to get an interview date by the end of this year or early next year. So my friends, I hope you have enjoyed this video or this data that I just shared with you. Make sure that you share this video with your friends and family, and please tell them to subscribe. If you have any questions or you're needing any immigration help, make sure that you schedule a consultation with me. You can always send me an email. I'm also available on Instagram and TikTok, so there are many ways you could get in contact with me. Please do not sell yourself to scammers out there. I do not want you to be scammed by anyone, so please, I always provide my contact information in each of my videos, so please make use of that. Do not talk to anyone on WhatsApp or anywhere else. That is not me. Okay, so my friends, be safe out there. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already. Share my videos, give it a thumbs up, and turn on your notification bell so you never miss another video from me. Thank you for watching Ida's Corner, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.